The sanctuary of Saint Pio Pietrelcina, also called the Shrine of Padre Pio, is built in San Giovanni Rotondo, province of Foggia, Italy. It is owned by the Order of Friars Minor Capuchin and dedicated to the Italian Capuchin friar, priest, stigmatist, and mystic, widely known as Padre Pio. It houses the old church called the Sanctuary of Santa Maria delle Grazie, Our Lady of Grace, and its attached convent. The Capuchin friars minor have been living in these places since 1540, invited here by popular devotion. Saint Pio lived here continuously from July 1916 until the day of his death on 23rd September 1968. In the ancient church, which houses the icon of the Madonna delle Grazie, very dear to all the locals here around and to the saint himself, Padre Pio exercised his priestly ministry by celebrating the Eucharist, praying, and administering the sacrament of confession. The small capacity of the small church forces the friars to build a larger church, the Sanctuary of Santa Maria delle Grazie. Here, Saint Pius celebrated the Eucharist from 1959 until the day of his death. The visit to the saint's places is completed by the place of his first burial, called crypt, his room where his things are being preserved as a memory, the crucifix of the stigmata, and various rooms located along the road of the old convent. The monument of the Way of the Cross, designed by Francesco Messina between 1900 to 1995, winds along the Mount Castellano. The author worked on his sculptures from 1968 to 1971. Saint Pio blessed the foundation stone, and the fifth station deserves particular attention, in which the Cyrenian is replaced with the figure of Padre Pio himself, who becomes everyone's Cyrenian. Chapel of the Eucharist is the place of adoration and the symbolic starting point of the pilgrim towards the relics of the saint. The Eucharistic case inside was modeled by the architect Floriano Bodini, while the frescoes by Sister Elisa Gallardi from the Aletti Center. The stained glass windows and the access to the door of the chapel are the work of Master Michele Canzoneri. This finest designed path leads to the chapel called the Chiesa Inferiore, where the relics of the saint is kept. The body of Saint Padre Pio was moved to the sanctuary or newer church in 2010 and is placed in enclosed glass. Together with the access ramp to it, the chapel was embellished by the iconographic project of Father Marco Ivan Rupnik, a Jesuit priest. The major church, called the Church of San Pio da Pietrelcina, was consecrated on 1st July 2004 and was built based on a design by the architect Renzo Piano. It accommodates more than 6,000 people seated and with standing room for 30,000 people outside. It was built from 1998 to 2004. The church is enriched inside by works by great contemporary Italian priests. The masters Arnaldo Pomodoro designed the altar, Mimmo Palladino designed the portal, Giuliano Vangi designed the ambo, and the majestic pipe organ of the Penci Company of Foligno. Every day, thousands of pilgrims from all over the world come to visit this holy shrine and ask for graces through the intercession of Saint Padre Pio. By now, the sanctuary is much known also because of the Casa Sollievo della Sofferenza, home for the relief of suffering, a large Italian hospital and research center founded by Padre Pio. The Almighty God continues to shower His mercy and love to His sons and daughters who come to Him through various ways and means, like through the intercession of Padre Pio.